Tommy Brakel is 18 years to hear it again. The North Crowley Panthers, state champions.
I grew up in the city, right? I'm a Crowley High School graduate of 1988, and then I came back, and my first job was at Crowley High School. Coached 4 years there as a sub-varsity coach, and then all 28 years that North Crowley has been open. So to say that it means a lot to me to be able to bring this back for the community, I mean, that's an understatement.
We have a fun bus ride back to Fort Worth on I-35.
Champs are in the house. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be joined by the 2026 UIL 6A Division I Boys Basketball State Champions in the North Crowley Panthers. Sitting beside me is head coach Tommy Brakel, Isaac Hayes, and the one and only Tyler Hastings. Coach, I'll start off with you, and we're going to piggyback off of what was said at that open right there. How was that bus ride back to North Crowley High School for you?
Man, the bus ride was great. It sure beats the alternative for sure.
And I want to, now, guys, you don't have to give me the big details or anything, but what was that like on y'all's perspective? What was that bus ride like? And eventually, what was it like to be able to show that state championship to all your classmates and to all the parents out there?
It was definitely a great experience to know that we were able to bring back the win and we were able to fulfill everybody's expectations.
There we go. Now, Coach, I want to start off with you. Now, you've had a lot of great players and a lot of great teams come from North Crowley, but what makes this group of guys, what made it such a joy to coach them each and every single day?
Man, this particular group, we asked them to give up a lot of individual stuff for the good of the team. And, you know, a lot of times you can make players promises that if you'll do that, you've got a chance to be successful. You've got a chance to do this. You got a chance to do that. You got a chance to win a state championship. And it doesn't always come into fruition. But to see these guys, you know, be able to achieve the one goal that we had from the start by giving up the individualism and doing everything for the good of the team was very gratifying.
Now, Isaac, I got to ask you, man, whenever you got the MVP trophy, what was going through your mind?
I was just excited and I was shocked because I wasn't really thinking about it. And when they called my name, it was just surprising. Yeah,
you obviously had an amazing year, right? Just what do you think has been, outside of winning state, the best memories you've had with this group of teammates?
I would say South Carolina, because South Carolina, we played against some nationally ranked teams and we went out there and we competed and we really should have won the tournament, but it's what it is.
Now, Ty, I want to ask you this, man. It's not been done in 18 years, right? To be able to show that state championship trophy to all your classmates, to be able to walk the halls and say you and your teammates are the best in Texas. Just how does that feel, man?
It feels great knowing that all the work we put in their practice definitely showed fruit, and that I can say that all my teammates are the best in Texas.
Absolutely. Now, Coach, you and I talked months ago, and something that really stuck out to me was how in the very, very beginning of the year, you said that this is a talented group of guys, but they're still individuals trying to figure out how to be a team. How proud are you of them that they ultimately figured out how to become not just a good team, but a great team?
I mean, that's the ultimate as a coach, right? Every team that you have has its own path, has its own journey, and this particular team needed to be able to come together as a team, needed to be able to understand how to play together, understand how to play North Crowley basketball, and they just all bought in, gave in, and we were playing our best basketball at the end of the season.
Now, you mentioned the journey. It was anything but easy, and I want to talk specifically about one game. It was the state semifinal game when that guy right there hit the game-winning shot. How big of a moment was that for your team?
I mean, it was an incredible moment for the team because if he doesn't hit that shot, we're probably not sitting here today. You know, Tyler came in. We had a lot of faith in him. He's one of the best shooters on the team. You know, even in our practices, guys, you know, just look for him and search him out. And I put him in a tough situation, right? I picked him to go shoot a couple free throws in a really tough situation when he hadn't been in the game in the second half. But that was the kind of faith that, you know, we had in him. And then all of a sudden, ball gets tipped around in his hands. And, you know, when it was going up, it was a shot of confidence.
Tyler, I got to get your perspective on that, man. I'm sure it was just a roller coaster of emotions in your mind. Just walk me through the very first few free throws and then ultimately hitting that game-winning shot.
After the first free throw, confidence was a little shaken because as much as I like practice shooting, I definitely would say I practice threes more than free throws. And after the second one, once I saw it was out, I just tried to tip it out or get the rebound, and thankfully Alex caught it. And once it hit my hands, if no one was in front of me, it was going to go up. So.
Yeah, and Coach, I kind of want to ask you too, North Texas had a great showing in the finals, right? Undefeated. What does that say about the talent here in the DFW? Because you guys, not only did you guys have to go up against teams like Allen and Duncanville, but one of the teams you guys played in the regular season, Little Elm, ended up winning the state title. What does that say just about the depth of talent here in the DFW?
Well, these guys all know because they play against it all the time. And Dallas-Fort Worth basketball is as strong as, anywhere in the state. And this year we proved it was stronger than anywhere in the state. So, we were very proud to go down and represent Dallas-Fort Worth, but really the Southwest Fort Worth community in North Crowley High School. But as we saw those teams winning along the way, I think we were team 8 of 9 to play. A little bit of pressure with that, too.
Now, we got time for one more question. I want to ask it to both of the players here. There's going to be a lot of kids who have either watched you guys already or are watching this who want to be like you guys 5-10 years down the line. What's your message to all the young hoopers out there that want to reach the heights that you guys have already reached?
I'll just say keep going and believe in yourself. And if you believe, you can do anything you want.
I would definitely say stay consistent and always stay to yourself. Don't let other people's influences just determine how you're going to live your life.
I said it once, and I'm going to say it again. It is an absolute honor and privilege to have you guys in studio. Coach, appreciate the time, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
These things are hard to get. To get a state championship, and I think all that emotion just comes back to you. It's so hard to win one, and he's waited 16 years to get back here.
To sit on this stage, have them wrap a gold medal around your neck and tell you are the best. That's what it's all about.